I'm going to go live onto Facebook. So when we go live on Facebook, then we're live.
Well, I'd have to go on John search off. So I can see it. But.
Oh, not on a group, on a page. This one. I'm going to turn the phone off.
Oh, maybe I should do that too. This is your person. That's your man person.
All right. My MERS, my men purse, yes.
Your worse?
My MERS.
Oh, your worse. I thought you said your worse.
Okay, so here we go. We're not live yet.
Live for sure.
Oh, come on. Tami Klingenberg. Doesn't make me crazy. Can't tag you, I guess. All right. Ready? Never mind that picture there. Okay. All right, so we'll go live. And then we'll minimize this.
I should have done a watch party from my page, but I'm not quite sure to do that.
All right, so we are going live. And hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm here with Tami Klingenberg, and we're in Cocoa Beach near Cape Canaveral. And Tami just saw the rocket launch.
I sure did.
Was it exciting?
It was awesome.
Almost as exciting as Realty Partners. So anyhow, we are getting ready to go on our cruise. We have an annual cruise and paid for, by the way. So a reward for those agents that are doing well. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're leaving tomorrow for the Bahamas. And today we want to share with you our story a little bit and what makes Realty Partners so exciting and how you can make more money in 2020, guaranteed. And if you're in real estate, I hope you're looking to make more money next year than you made this year. Otherwise, there's something wrong with you. So anything you want to add before we get started?
You're right
No?
on track.
We're having too much fun, but that's just, what can we say? That's our world. The world of fun and productivity. So Realty Partners is really designed to be the company for your future. And let me get this working. As we get started, I want you to ask yourself a couple of questions. The first one is, do you want to make more money and be more successful in your real estate business than you are right now? You know, in business, you either grow or you die. There's no maintaining. And if you want to make more money next year than you did last year, or than you did this year, you're at the right place. The second question I want you to ask yourself, though, is, do you want to have a real exit strategy? You obviously don't want to be selling real estate until the day you die. I hope you don't. And so in this industry, it's really difficult for agents to exit. And we've created something that allows you to not only grow your business tremendously right now, but also actually have an exit strategy for yourself. So Realty Partners' mission is very simple. We're all about empowering realtors to make more money and to be true business owners. Because right now, most of you probably think you have your own business, and for tax purposes you do, but when it comes to the business side, you don't. And we're going to show you why, and we're going to show you how you can change that. And my personal vision really is to create a new paradigm. Right now, the paradigm in industry is You hang your license with a broker, you sell, you get paid, and that's it. You're only as good as your last sale, but you don't really own anything. And it doesn't matter whether you do 10 transactions or you do 100 transactions a year. When I built my team, I did 97 transactions my first year with RE/MAX. The most listings I ever had was just under 250 active listings at one time in Sarasota, Manatee, which is a lot. And still, I didn't have a business. And that's what really led to the creation of Realty Partners. So let's talk about technology. You've been in business for quite a while.
Yes, I have.
Would you say that there have been some changes over the last 5 years?
Oh, absolutely. I think if you don't embrace technology in our industry, then, you know, you're going to struggle for sure.
Yeah. If you don't know Gary Vee, I highly recommend you check him out. And I posted on our Facebook page actually a link to a video, that a presentation he gave a month or so ago to the Mortgage Broker Association. And it really is a wake-up call. There's still a lot of people out there that think, you know, a pager is more important than a cell phone. At least that was the thinking 20 years ago when cell phones first started to build up steam. And the same thing holds true for real estate and virtually every other area of business. Technology is making tremendous inroads and creating tremendous change. And we as a company have decided to be a different business model. We are a virtual real estate company. We don't spend money on brick and mortar, and instead we take that money to provide top-notch technology solutions to our agents and to help you grow your business. So as you will find, we're providing our agents with tools that literally 99% of agents simply would never buy. They couldn't afford them. And just ask yourself, could you afford to spend, let's say, $2,000 a month just on technology tools? Unless you're making several $100,000 a year, the answer is probably no. But the truth is, you gotta have those tools if you're going to succeed in the years to come. So with Realty Partners, you absolutely will make more money when you join us. And you're probably asking yourself, well, how? So we got the answer for that. The first one is, you may have guessed it, powerful leading technology to grow your business. Again, this industry is becoming purely technology driven, and you really need to have leading edge tools, not some useless website that you can get for $39 a month, but I'm talking about really effective tools to run your business and grow your business, and we provide that to you. The second thing, and probably the most important thing, is world-class coaching, training, and mentoring. And Tami, you're in charge of our mentoring program. Just speak to that for a couple of minutes. Why is that so important?
I think the reason it's so important is because a lot of times we get distracted with our own bullshit. I probably shouldn't say that word.
You did.
I did.
It's
I said it. Oops. Everybody knows.
You'll probably get blocked on Facebook now, but that's okay.
Okay, I got us blocked. But what we find is that if you have someone who can coach you through those hard times, then you become more sustainable yourself. Your business is more predictable. You are learning what's going on. Gives you the opportunity to get out there and make things happen with your sphere and with your business growth. And that's what we offer to you almost on a silver platter, so you don't have to go out and dig around and figure out what you need to do, how you need to do it, and where you need to do it.
Absolutely. And you know, when I got into the real estate industry, and I did my 97 transactions in my first year with RE/MAX, the number one reason is because I went and got coached by agents that were doing 500-600 deals a year, you know? And one thing that virtually every top agent has in common, I mean, to me, top agents, we're talking about agents doing a couple of hundred plus transactions per year. They're all part of a coaching program without exception. And a lot of people think, well, you know, I can't afford it. I'll go and do that when I'm doing, I don't know, a couple of $100,000 a year, and that's the wrong mindset. And that's what we're offering training and coaching to our agents. And it's so important. So if you want to grow your business, you need to learn from people that have gone before you, and we provide that to you. The third thing that we provide is company lead generation. So we have an awesome lead generation program, and it's entirely merit driven, which means your activities determine how much business you can get from that. So if some agents right now, literally, that are getting a couple of transactions a week, Jennifer Carroll is completely blowing it out of the water. I mean, I just keep getting the notifications. And so this can really help you grow your business, or if you're just starting out, if you're driven and motivated and you're responsive and you're on the ball, you can really hit the ground running with that. And there's no cost to you up front. So there's a cost at closing to cover our expenses, obviously. And you don't get cold leads with our program. So we actually have the leads incubated and managed for you. And when they're ready to go out with an agent, work with an agent, that's when you get the notification and the opportunity to work with them. Number 4, we provide you with marketing and social media support. So when you take listings, we provide you, first of all, the company will do marketing online on social media for your listings. But we provide you with tools that allow you to really drive your social media presence. And even if you don't have any listings, you get to tap in the entire company listing inventory to promote that on autopilot. It's nothing you need to do to drive leads and opportunities for you. So it's very, very valuable. And with those things put together, if you're just giving it a semi-decent effort, you're going to see significant growth. But obviously, the people that we're talking to are people that are looking to build a successful business. So if this is something that, I don't know, I just got my license in case cousin Vinny is wanting to sell their home and I can take the listing, then this is probably not the right thing for you. But if you're serious about building a career, building a business, then we're going to provide you with everything you need to succeed. So let's talk about your real estate business. The things that you really need to succeed and the things that we provide our agents. Number 1 is tools and technology. So we have partnered with this is just a partial list, with the top providers in the industry to give you everything you need to run your business at the highest level. And keep in mind, there's 0 extra cost to you for all of this. So we have an all-inclusive business model. On the lead generation side, we help you grow your business, and we have multiple lead sources and additional partnerships to help you grow your business. And then coaching, training, and broker support. Not only do we have coaching and training in-house, but we also partner with Rebus University, which is probably the top online training platform founded by Pat Heimann to real estate agents. And we provide you their entire curriculum free of charge. So that will cost you about $300 a month in itself if you subscribe to their annual program. And then last but not least, when you join us, we actually have an amazing onboarding process where we manage everything for you. So it's a turnkey process. You join us and you're up and running literally same day. If you join us in the morning, next day at the latest, and we take care of all of the heavy lifting for you. Any thoughts on that?
I think that's such an important piece, especially for someone who's a producing agent. When you're out there working, you really just don't have time to do some of this behind the scenes stuff. And we have a fantastic staff. Christy and Kelly are back in the office, and they're there for you to make sure that it's a smoothless transition for you. For real.
So if you have any questions, or, I can't get into my .lube, or I can't figure out how to, get my core listing machine thing up and running, then, you just call the office or you start a live chat session, and they'll help you and walk you through it. So it's really a turnkey startup. So this is our solution in summary, to help you make more money and be more successful. Number 1, we're all inclusive. So a lot of brokers nickel and dime their agents to death. First of all, they're going to provide you with subpar products, and then you got to pay extra or go out and pay for it yourself if you want something decent. And then, of course, you have technology fees, and you have this fee and that fee and an E&O fee, and it just adds up, and you think you got one deal, and then it turns out to be something totally different when you get your monthly statement. With Realty Partners, we provide you with everything you need in an all-inclusive package. So there are no extra fees or charges. We really, truly provide you with amazing technology. My background is technology, so we always scan the horizon and see, what is the next big thing that's coming out. I went to Heimann Connect in Vegas earlier this year. I went to the NAR conference with Tami in San Francisco. I was actually, I'm invited to speak at Heimann Connect in New York at the end of January on indie brokerages and new business models.
Come see Thomas.
Yes, come see us. And so I always look at, what are the new things that are, what could be of value to us? How can we help our agents position themselves to succeed as this, avalanche of new stuff is coming our way? Our fees and commission splits, we're going to save you a ton of money. And, Tami, you joined us from, I can say that, ERA?
You could say ERA, yes.
And how much money did you save?
I saved about $40,000 my first year.
Yeah, so that's 40,000 earned, right? That's,
40,000 earned. That was earned money.
That'll pay for a couple of trips. So we're going to save you a lot of money. We have a very straightforward fee structure. And then last but not least, we provide you with an awesome residual income opportunity that really is only limited by your desire to work it. So really, Realty Partners, we are the company of opportunity. That's how I like to look at us. And we're providing you, number one, with an opportunity to dramatically grow your business. That's the first objective, productivity and growth of your business, helping you make more money, be more successful, is our initial number one outcome. The next thing is we will give you an opportunity to build or grow a team. A lot of you are thinking about starting a team, or maybe have a little team that you want to expand. Nowadays, the new hot button for growing teams are expansion teams. With Realty Partners, you can expand throughout the entire state of Florida and starting next year nationwide. So we really are going to help you take your business to the next level and provide you with everything you need to make that happen. Contribution is super important. We have a lot of agents that are just thriving in that way, being able to make a difference not only in their own business, but in the life of others, helping other agents, contributing to your team, contributing to your company. This is your company, so you have the ability to influence it and impact it in ways that simply have never, ever been seen before. And then ultimately make an impact on the industry. We are about changing the status quo of the real estate industry, creating a completely different business model where you, the agents, are actually the stewards and captains of your ship, where you are the owners of the company. And we model it very much after law firms. So when you look at the legal industry, law firms are owned by partners. The attorneys in the firm that become partners are the ones that own the company. There's not, some external shareholder that dictates what they need to do and how they need to do it. And that's what we want to create for yourself. You also have the opportunity to participate in coaching and mentoring. A lot of you just love coaching and mentoring. And, Tami is a perfect example. So if that is something that you want to do, we provide you with the opportunity and the platform to make that happen. And again, at the end of the day, Realty Partners is your company, and it is your opportunity to take it as far as you want. So you really need to take a look at this and say to yourself, okay, if I had my own company, if I had my own business, what would I really want to do within that environment? And within Realty Partners, number one, it is your company. And number two, you do have the ability to pursue those things. Before I go on, anything you want to add here?
Oh, absolutely. I think this is such a important factor. It's definitely one of the reasons that many of our agents come to our brokerage is they have great ideas, and they can see opportunities for growth, and we are a true team here, and so we do support each other, and that's really our culture, and that's who we want to be. And so we're looking for you guys, y'all out there, who also want to make an impact on the industry, make an impact on your business, make an impact on your family. So this is really a truly important area for me.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yes, I can tell.
Yes.
But now here's the biggest opportunity of them all, and that is the opportunity for you to create financial freedom for yourself. So I myself have been very, very blessed. I'm an entrepreneur in the mid-90s. I got involved in the internet industry before anyone knew what it was, and started an e-commerce hosting company that became quite successful. And then later I co-founded an incubator and started a wireless company and a bunch of other stuff. And as a result, I really achieved financial freedom as a result of my entrepreneurship. And I want to create the same thing for you. I want you to be able to work because you choose to, not because you have to. It becomes a game changer. A lot of you love selling real estate. There's nothing wrong with selling real estate, but it makes a huge difference when you go from, oh my God, I hope this listing is going to sell because you got to pay your mortgage, to, you know what? You don't have to do it, but you're doing it because you love doing it. And so that's what we're creating. And Robert Kiyosaki, if you don't know him, you need to know him. He is the author of the Rich Dad, Poor Dad book series, all about real estate investing. He has the cash flow game, which I highly recommend. He created this metaphor, the cash flow quadrant. And on the left-hand side is where 99% of the population is, and where pretty much everyone in the real estate industry is. And that is where your income is determined by you based on you. And here's the litmus test. If you died right now and your income went away, then you're on the left-hand side, okay? Or if you got sick, you couldn't work anymore, you're on the left-hand side. If for whatever reason, all of a sudden, you couldn't sell anything anymore, there were no more sales, everything dries up, you're on the left-hand side. So it's you that drives the business. And what we want to do is help agents to get over onto the right-hand side as business owners. And again, I'm a huge believer in entrepreneurship. My internet company actually was called initially the Global Entrepreneurs Network, because I really thought the internet was going to be the equalizer for entrepreneurs, and then later it became Gen, G-E-N, you know, abbreviated it. It was just a very long word, you know? But so I'm very passionate about that, and I want you to have a path to the right-hand side. And on the right-hand side, you have a business where systems work for you. It's no longer dependent on you being there to generate income. And this is where you start creating financial freedom for yourself and for your family, you know? So what does that really mean? It means residual income, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Tami calls it mailbox money, but it's basically passive residual income. That is the name of the game. You need to have it in order to be able to retire. And of course, Social Security. Last year, the average Social Security benefit was like $1,400 and something dollars. Something crazy. You know, you can't live on that. So what does it take to get residual income? A lot of people misunderstand the value of money, okay? The residual value, if you were to go and buy an annuity to pay you $1,000 a month for the rest of your life, it would cost you roughly $240,000, okay? So if you can make $1,000 in passive residual income, that's what that's worth. That's like having $240,000 in the bank, literally. If you made $2,000 a month, that would be almost $500,000. So residual income can be life-changing even at $500 or $1,000 or $2,000 a month. Just ask yourself, if you could right now make $2,000 a month passively, what would that do to your life? Your ability to support your family, maybe have your kids go to a school that right now they can't go to, maybe being able to take a vacation, and just the peace of mind that that is there. And so that's what we're talking about. Now, you have the ability to do a lot more than that, but and by the way, if you are right now successful, and let's say you're making $10,000, $15,000 a month, and you're looking to retire, you need to have a serious nest egg. To replace the $10,000 income per month, you need to have about $2.4 million saved away. And that's where the challenge begins, because you know, if you're struggling and you're making $30,000 a year, that there are ways to replace that income. But if you're making $200,000 a year and you want to retire and walk away from that and stop selling, you need to have a significant amount of money set aside. So let's talk about how we can make that happen. And this is what I'm most excited about, in addition to helping you grow your business. So here we go. Residual income. We now have not one, not two, not three, but 4 residual income streams for you. And the first one is profit sharing and equity ownership, which is completely unique to Realty Partners. There's no other company in the industry that is agent owned, as in majority owned by the agents. We then also have monthly direct shares on your personal referrals. So if you refer an agent to the company, we have weekly residual income, and we have virtual team bonuses. So let's hop in that real quick. Let's talk about profit sharing and ownership. So what makes Realty Partners unique is that we are a partnership that is majority owned by the agents. So we have Realty Partners International, which really launched in January of 2015. And it has 5 classes of owners or shareholders. Realty Partners Holdings, which owns 45%, and then the agents and associates that own the other 55%. And we have associate, junior partner, partner, and senior partner as the levels of partnership. And you qualify for those levels based on your contribution. So it's very similar to law firms or large accounting firms or large consulting firms. In order to create a path to partnership, you have to produce massive value. So in other words, you have to generate billable hours. You need to generate new clients that bring in revenue. And so within our business model, there are only 2 ways you can create value for Realty Partners. One is your own personal productivity, but you cap out, right? So whether you do $2 million or $20 million or $200 million a year in business, the company gets the same amount of money on the company split because you cap So the second way you can create value is by referring other agents to the company. So obviously somebody that refers 2 people to Realty Partners is creating more value than somebody that refers no one. And somebody refers 20 people to Realty Partners is creating more value than the person that refers 2 people. And that's reflected in our path. Associate is easy to achieve. You can do that by yourself. It's about $1 million in volume per year, your personal transaction volume. But junior partner, partner, and especially senior partner, those are the people that are building the business. And it's your company, so you get rewarded for growing your company. So to become a senior partner, you need to generate $150,000 a year between yourself and the people that you personally refer. So you probably need to have a good 10, 15 productive agents to make that happen. So you don't have to recruit 100 people to become a senior partner, but you definitely need to refer a good dozen, 15 people. Now, our profit sharing program and ownership program vests over 5 years. So once you've qualified 5 times for that partnership level, then you're permanently vested. You can do whatever you want. You can leave the company. There are no restrictions whatsoever. And we have a survivor benefit. If somebody were to pass away, God forbid, then they would vest immediately and their family is going to be taken care of. So now the profit shares are annually. So at year end, we calculate, what the profit share is going to be.
And you know what's so exciting about that,
Yep.
Thomas? Sorry to interrupt you.
Coming up to the end of the year. And you can still qualify, by the way. We're going to talk about that in a minute.
Yes, so I won't give that away. But what's exciting is we are not a franchise. We are a company.
Yes.
So your profits are based on the full company, not a sales center or an individual office.
Absolutely.
So that's exciting.
And we're in the process of adding title, for example. And so you, through your ownership and profit shares, legally will be able to benefit from title, from lending and other things, which are all owned by the company. So here's a good way of looking at it. Let's say you work for a big office that has 300 agents, and they probably have an in-house title company, mortgage company, right? Well, who owns the title and mortgage company? The guy that owns the real estate company, right? So they're going to make a lot of money on title and lending, and you help them buy a bigger boat or maybe drive a Bentley, who knows? Well, with Realty Partners, you are that guy. You are the guy that owns the company. You're the guy that owns the title company. You're the guy or gal that gets to benefit from it.
Absolutely.
So, but profit sharing, again, it's annually. And right now we're very much in growth mode. And to growth to us really means 2 things only. Number 1, driving growth of agent numbers. So we obviously want to attract agents to the company. And number 2, to grow agent productivity to help you be more productive and make more money. Those are the only 2 things that we're focused on right now. And obviously that means we're going to invest a lot of our profit. We're profitable, but we invest our profits back into the business. So for the next 3, 4, 5 years, the profit shares are probably going to be smaller. That's why we created revenue sharing. Revenue sharing is off the top as the money comes in, and we have a few revenue sharing income streams. The first one is very straightforward. It's on your personal referral. So if you invite Joe to join Realty Partners, Joe has a closing. Let's say the commission is $10,000. He gets $7,500. We get $2,500. You get 10%. You get $250. So whatever Joe brings in, you get 10% of that on the company commission split. And because our cap is $15,000 a year, you can make up to $1,500 per year on your personal referrals, and that's just on the monthly direct share. On the binary, you can make another $1,500. You can make up to $3,000 per year on your personal referrals, which is tremendous. And there's no limit here. You can refer 1 person and start making money right away. You can refer 100 people, you get paid on 100 people. And as with everything else, we have a 5-year vesting program here and a survivor benefit. So if something happens, you leave. And by the way, when I'm talking about the vesting program, you don't have to actively sell real estate with Realty Partners. If you decide to, you know what, I really don't want to sell anymore, we have a referral company. You can just park your license. As long as you remain affiliated with Realty Partners to clock up those 5 years, you're good to go. Now, this one is the one that I'm most excited about.
Unlimited.
Yes. Virtual team, think virtual team and virtual brokerage. So you can create a team anywhere in Florida and anywhere in the country starting next year. Or you can build a virtual company, literally, a virtual brokerage, where you can just attract people, and depending on how aggressively you want to recruit. And we created a binary plan. We're the only company in the industry that has a binary plan. So there are a lot of companies out there, KW included, that have a typical matrix, multi-level type plan. where you get paid on 5, 6, 7 levels. We decided to go with a binary plan, which is very easy to qualify. All you need to do is refer 2 people, and you get paid a 10% match to infinity. So you have the ability to get paid out on infinite levels. And within the binary plan, you have a spillover effect, which is very, very unique. So let's say this is you up here, and you start building an organization. You can only have 2 positions below you. So when you bring on a 3rd, 4th, 5th person, that person has to go to the very bottom, either on the left-hand side or on the right-hand side, and you decide which side you want to put it on. So you take a look at your back office, and let's say your right side is generating more volume than the left side, so you put that person on the left side. But what it does is it creates spillover. So when this person brings someone on board, it goes all the way to the bottom, that new recruit is going to benefit this person, this person, this person, this person, everyone in between, which is something that any other plan does not provide. So if you're right now with KW and your sponsor is a superstar and they recruit 30, 40, 50 people, you know what? It doesn't mean anything to you, because they're all going to be on their first level, and you have zero benefit from it. With our company, if somebody's a superstar and recruits 30, 40, 50 people, that's going to create just an unbelievable amount of spillover, which is going to benefit everyone. And that just creates a huge team spirit. So with Realty Partners, there are really 3 components. There is your personal referrals that you bring on board, which help you with your direct share income and with your profit sharing qualification. Then you have your binary organization, your quote unquote downline, and anything that happens anywhere there is going to benefit you, obviously, because it's generating volume. It doesn't matter whether the volume is 2 levels or 200 levels below you. And then number 3, you're part of the entire company. So when somebody does something anywhere, even if they're above you, you still get to benefit from that, because their activity, their income drives the income of the company, and that drives your profit shares. So it's very, very unique. And keep in mind, 55% of corporate profits are paid out at year's end. So how much can you make with this, the binary plan? You can make up to $25,000 per week as a senior partner under the binary plan. So your profit sharing qualifier determines how much you can make. But like I said at the very beginning, if you can make $1,000 or $2,000 a month, that could be life-changing. We have right now several agents that are actually making between $1,500 and $2,000 per month in passive income after a very short period of time. So anything you want to add here?
I think one of the things that's
really... Your checks have started they started really small, and you've only been with us now for
right, a year.
And then they started to slowly get bigger and bigger.
They get bigger. And the piece that's so, we're not tapped into yet, you guys are in Florida. This is our first state is Florida. So any other states that we bring, those go down, they trickle down below you. So
Absolutely.
this is, it's amazing. Yeah. Our timing is awesome.
Tami's from Texas, and so we can tell you right now, in Q1, we're launching into Texas, and we're looking at a few other states. I'm talking right now to some leaders in South Carolina and in Utah. As I was driving over here, I was contacted by a gentleman from Connecticut. Now, he's relocating to Florida, but he has connections up in Connecticut as well, and his mom was a super agent in New Jersey.
Awesome.
So as we get interest, and again, I'm going to Inman Connect in January, get a little bit of exposure from that. So we will be a nationwide company within the next year or so. And anything that we do anywhere else in any state, you get to benefit from, both through the binary and through the profit share, because it's all done under one corporate umbrella. So it's incredibly exciting opportunity.
Exciting, yes. Very exciting.
Now, here's the 4th residual income stream, and this is really to reward our leadership. So as we grow, we want to foster leadership, we want to reward leadership. And that's where these virtual team bonuses come in, and we have a path from team leader all the way down to ambassador. The first step is team leader. Obviously, you refer 2 people and you become a team leader. The next step is promoter. To become a promoter, you need to have 5 personally referred agents, and promoter is doubly important. Number 1, you get a $1,000 promoter bonus, which is exciting. But we also, right now, because our company is still so young, even though we use word of mouth marketing, we are doing a lot of corporate PR, promotion, brand building. And so any leads that are generated that come directly to us that weren't referred by another agent, let's just say for argument's sake, there's a news story written about us and somebody comes to our website and they want to find out more. Those leads will be routed to promoters and above. So you want to get to promoters as quickly as possible, and we will help you build your virtual team at that point. Executive is really the first key position, I would say, right? So
I'm looking forward
yes,
to.
that's where you get the Mercedes, right?
Right, exactly.
So executive is you help your five agents become a team leader, and then you become an executive. And you're right now watching this December 5th, 2019. We have a very special promotion this month in December, and I'm going to talk about it a few slides later, but there is a way for you to sprint to executive this month in December. Never been before and will never be done again, so stay tuned for that. And then, what really excites me the most is National Director and Ambassador down here, where we set aside 1% of revenue for each of those positions, and that will be huge. So when Realty Partners has, let's say, 10,000 agents, our agents generating, let's say, $10,000 per year on average, because obviously not everyone caps out, that would be $100 million in volume. 1% would be $1 million, so that would be $1 million in each of those pools. When we get to 20, 50, 100,000 agents, you do the numbers. This is going to be a phenomenal incentive for those people. And, you'll probably be one of our first ambassadors.
Heck yeah.
I really, really can see that. And so you have the same opportunity, obviously. And by the way, even though I started this whole thing, your opportunity is just as big, if not bigger, than what any of us are doing right now. And that's the wonderful thing about the plan that we created. There's yes, timing is important because you get the spillover effect, but you have the same opportunity to rise to the top, especially to the top leadership of senior partner and so forth. Our company is so young right now. This is truly an amazing ground floor opportunity for yourself to put yourself in. So here's how the Mercedes works. Very simple. How do you drive a Mercedes? You find 5 people that want to drive a Mercedes, right? That's it. 5 people that bring on 2 people each. You qualify as an executive, and you get paid $600 a month towards any model Mercedes as long as it's white. And we'll provide you with a Realty Partners license tag. Did you bring it?
I do. I have it.
Yeah, I'll show you. So at the front of the car, we will provide you with a German-sized license tag, and then it's going to be a little sticker in the back. So you don't need to have the car wrapped. I mean, if you want to wrap it, you can. There you go.
Very classy.
So we'll provide that to you with a frame, and that's it. So as long as you remain an executive, you get that $600. And if for some reason you're just, we have a leader that, I won't mention names, but that person loves to drive a Jeep, okay? So if you don't want to have a Mercedes and you want to drive a Jeep, that's perfectly fine. The plan B is $300 a month to do with whatever you want. So if you live in New York City, you want to drive your bike, that's okay too.
Still get $300.
But you get $600 towards a Mercedes, and last time I checked, you can probably get half a dozen different models of Mercedes brand new for $600 or less. So awesome, awesome, awesome program. Now it's all about partnership, and because we want you to really be part of everything, we created a stock option program for Realty Partners Holdings. So if you remember, Realty Partners International, 55% is owned by the agents and associates, 45% is owned by Realty Partners Holdings. Right now, our agents own roughly 24% of Realty Partners Holdings. The goal for Realty Partners Holdings is to be the vehicle that we'll use to raise money when the time is right. And personally, I would like to take it public. 2 of the companies that I founded or co-founded ended up going public. So maybe this will be number 3, we'll see. But no guarantees, of course. But we're tying you into the success at Realty Partner Holdings end as well. And so we decided to put together a stock option plan. And here's the benefit of the stock option plan. Right now, the grants are very large and the strike price is very low because the company is still young. There's a 2-year vesting on the initial grant that you get. Everything else vests immediately. And what that means is, let's say, for example, for whatever reason, you decided to leave the company a year or 2 years from now. Your 5-year vesting, you're not concerned about, but you are really, you're sitting on a boatload of stock and you want to make money on that and cash in on that. well, you know what? You have these options. You can exercise these options and have the stock even after you leave the company. So there are no restrictions. I know there's another company out there, I won't mention names, but some people have had problems because they received restricted stock and then the agents leave and everything they worked for just disappeared, you know? So we don't do that. Now, what does it take to get started? Super, super easy. We provide you, number one, with everything you need, your name tags, your business cards. We set up all of your technology for you. We'll help you register a domain if you don't have one. We want you to be branded to you. So we don't want you to have a Realty Partners address website that goes away if you ever were to leave us. We don't ever want to have anyone feel like they're being held hostage, okay? And most companies don't do that. I mean, virtually, I would say 9 out of 10 agents that come to us, they're either like, you know, joe@kw.com, and maybe they might have a Gmail account or an AOL account, but not very professional. So we want you to really brand yourself and have your own domain. And the best part is we configure all this stuff for you, so you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to be a techie. We have a very low fee of $100 a month, which, again, the value of the tech alone that we provide you is well over $1,500. We don't charge E&O fees, whether you do 1 deal a year or 100 deals a year, there are no E&O fees. We have a very low broker fee to the buyer and seller. For some reason, let's say on a VA deal, the lender disallows our fee, then of course we don't charge it. You have the ability to upsell it. So if you want to charge $495 instead of $195, then you get to keep 100% of the difference. So it's a way for you to boost your income. And again, our cap is super low. It's $15,000 per year, which is the lowest of any comparable company. And we prorate it when you join us. So we go by calendar year as opposed to joining date. So if you join us right now, your cap is going to be probably less than $1,000 for the rest of the year. And then January 1st, it resets. And once you hit the cap, you're at 100% for the rest of the year. And our split is very simple, 75-25 when you start. And as you climb up the ranks, it goes to 80-20, 85-15, and 90-10 as a senior partner. Did I forget anything here?
No,
Nope.
looks good.
Now, branding, again, to me, it's super important. Yes, we want you to promote Realty Partners, your company. Yes, we want you to be proud of Realty Partners. Yes, we want you to use our logo and so forth. But it's you, Inc. You're the business when it comes to your real estate sales. And so, you know, Gary Vee talks about it, and he has a great metaphor. You know, he says that your brand is really the only thing you have left as technology takes over and we're moving into a voice-activated world. You know, if 2 years from now somebody says, Alexa, I want to sell my home, find me a realtor, if Alexa or Google is going to find you whoever they're going to make some money on, you know. So you want them to know that it's Tami. You know, Alexa, call Tami, I want to sell my home. So you got to build your brand, and we're going to help you with that. And so a custom branding and design package is something that we provide for free to any top producer. So if you're doing $3 million plus a year in business, we'll pay for this 100%. If you're not, that's fine. We'll still subsidize it. So you have the ability to get this for $4.99 as an optional service. And it costs us more than that. So we're subsidizing it. We want to help you get this. And this includes everything you need: your logo design, your stationery, your business cards, your Facebook cover page, your own for sale signs, whatever format you want to have. And we actually hook you up with a design firm. So you have multiple designers working on this for you, providing you with multiple design iterations to choose from. So it's a very comprehensive package.
More leads. Since I've joined the company, I've received more leads than I can handle, actually.
This is the most amount of listings that I've ever had at one time. Very excited to be part of this company.
Wow, the support was unreal.
I want to retire in 5 years, and I didn't know how I was going to do it. And now I know I can, and that excites me so much.
Technology, because if you don't embrace technology today, you might as well get out of the business.
Just very excited to work with and align myself with a very forward-thinking organization.
We're just given all the tools that we need here, and I haven't found that anywhere else.
We've worked together to grow the company.
Here, I feel like there's a community. I feel like I'm part of a family.
Everybody's there to help each other. The broker has so much knowledge with technology. The retirement plan was important to me. You actually get a vote
into how things are handled. And that was so awesome.
Look at joining us at Realty Partners.
So that was just a very short clip that we shot at one of our events, some of our associates sharing with you, and every one of those agents is still with us.
Every single one of them.
It's been almost 2 years. So it's all about partnership, and we created a couple of fast track programs for you to really fast track your path into partnership. But most importantly, this is December. We take December 31st as the cutoff point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a partner on December 31st, it doesn't matter whether you joined us on December 15th or 5 years ago, you get the same partner profit share. So this is a huge opportunity for you guys to hit the ground running, not only hit your first year profit sharing qualifier, but also finish the year off as a partner. So if you refer one agent, you're an associate. If you refer two agents, you're a junior partner. If you refer 4 agents, you're a partner. And of course, you get your reduced split rate with that, as well as a junior partner 80-20, as a partner 85-15. And this month, December, we also have a sprint to executive. So if you join us, maybe you have a team. If you join us and bring on board 5 agents, if you refer 5 agents by December 31st midnight, you will fast track to executive. You will receive your $2,500 executive bonus. Very, very, very exciting. So let's talk about this make more money guarantee, because would you say this is just fluff, or are we really committed to this?
We are really committed to this. I asked multiple times, so this is a really good.
Yeah,
I'm excited about it.
Are you sure you really want to do this? You know?
Yeah, I did.
So we want you to succeed, and we want you to do better, and we are willing to put our money where our mouth is, and so we have a make money guarantee, and this is actually in your independent contractor agreement. So we're not just telling you this on some presentation that then nobody can find. This is in your independent contract agreement, and we're very straightforward. This is how it works. If you don't make more money in the next 12 months after joining us than you did in the 12 months before that, we'll simply use your gross commission income off the top, you know, the income that you generated.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't make more money in the next 12 months than you made in the last 12 months, then we're going to waive the company split on the following year. You're at 100%, which is going to put up to $15,000 in your pocket. So we're serious about this. We don't want to, you know, give you $15,000. So we want you to grow your business. We want you to succeed. There's no one else that is doing this. Again, this is in writing. And we will provide you with the coaching, the training, the resources, the technology, the lead generation, the marketing, everything that you need to grow your business. If you are right now running a team that does $10, $15, $20 million in business per year, I will personally coach you how to grow that and take it to the next level, because I have been there. We have many other very successful agents. Tami is actually our top agent in the company. Our brokers don't sell, by the way, so there's never any competition. She will personally coach you. And we have a mentoring program for brand new agents. If you're a new agent, or you're just struggling, or you're doing maybe $1 million a year, you know, there's a different needs depending on what level you're at, right? So if you, let's say you're at $1 million, you want to get to 2 or 3 million, or you're doing 3, 4, 5 million, you want to get to 10 million, or you're doing 10 million, you want to get to 20 million. It's, you know, it's a different, completely different program.
Yes, it is.
I'm actually, a little over a week from now, and if you go to our Facebook page, you'll see the announcement in the next couple of days. I'm going to do a free, totally free, anyone can attend it, new agent workshop.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a Saturday, Sunday, 9 to 12. And then early next year, we're going to do one that is geared at more successful agents. And I know you're going to be rolling out some coaching and mentoring next year as well. So we really are committed to helping you grow your business. So to recap, our market is huge. There are almost 1.3 million realtors in the United States. There are a lot more real estate agents, but these are realtors that are a member of a board. Florida is number 2 in the country. There are 176,000 realtors in Florida. California is number 1, and we're actually looking at California very, very strongly too, as one of the next few states to expand into. There's no other company that's agent owned. There are a lot of companies that use that moniker. You know, you own like, you know, I don't know, 1 millionth of a percent in the company. that's not how we define agent ownership. So if there's a company with 20, 30,000 agents where all the agents own 5 or 6% put together, that's not agent ownership. You can just go to Ameritrade and you can buy a couple of shares and you're an owner just like everyone else without having to work for them. So to me, that's just a gimmick. With Realty Partners, the majority of the company is and always will be owned by the agent and associates. And we actually structured the charter, the operating agreement, in a way that it would require a 75% supermajority vote to make any changes to it. So nobody can come and pull the rug out from underneath you. And there's no other company that has a true corporate profit sharing program. So we truly share the corporate profits, not just one market center, not just one office, not just one state, but wherever we do business, nationwide, internationally down the road, whatever our business units are, title, lending, insurance, settlement, technology, whatever we'll add to the umbrella down the road, it's all part of the corporate organization that you get paid out on. And we're the only company with a car bonus, and we're the only company with a make more money guarantee. We want you to do better. And my goal for Realty Partners really is for us to be one of the top 3 companies by 2025. And I totally believe that we will make that happen. It's 5 years. Technology is accelerating everything. We're starting to get a lot of attention in the news media. We had a great write-up not too long ago, right? And we invite you to join us in making real estate history. So this is a huge, fantastic opportunity. And to get started, it's very simple. You go to joinrealtypartners.com. You click on the join link, or you can go to joinrealtypartners.com/join, but there's a big fat join link. There's also a live chat button. If you have any questions, you can ask questions. Our, doing business hours, our staff is available to answer any questions you might have. And the onboarding process is very straightforward. You receive a DocuSign package, you complete it, you get it back, and within a few hours you're going to be set up, and we'll walk you through the whole process every step of the way. So someone's going to hold your hand until the entire process is done. We'll plug into some getting started training, and our goal again is for you to be up and running quickly. And we can get this done very rapidly too. Right now it's Friday. Let's say
Thursday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
We're going on a cruise tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow is Friday. Anyhow, if you were to join us tomorrow and you want, or let's say you join us today and you want to write a deal tomorrow on Realty Partners, we can get you, we have onboarded people in 30 minutes. As soon as you can get the DocuSign package back, if this is flagged as urgent, we can get you on like that. So, and keep in mind, we're the agents company, right? So we're by the agents, for the agents. It's all about you. I can't think of any other company that's more agent-centric. Could you?
I don't think a lot of agents out there could say that their brokerage is a 24/7 broker support either. That's a big deal.
Yes, we have 24/7 broker support. If you have an emergency, if you need help, if something's going sideways, there are multiple people there to support you. You can call us, you can text us. We have an internal corporate chat system that you can use. So yeah, support is absolutely phenomenal. And again, it's all about you, helping you be more successful in your business. Well, anything else that we forgot? No,
we've got an exciting year coming ahead. We hope you guys will join us and get into this excitement with us.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. We will have a couple more webinars. I think next Thursday we're going to have a couple of webinars. So if you know anyone, you can plug them in there. Go to our website, joinrealtypartners.com. There's an events link where you can see all of our events. And again, if you have any questions at all, just reach out to the person that referred you, and we'll love to work with you. And thank you so much again for taking the time to join us. And I'm Thomas Heimann, the founder and CEO. And
this is Tami Klingenberg. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.